It is 6:35 now. During the past month, we have received tips about several racist incidents that happened here in the Lexington area. Two of those incidents at local restaurants.
And it's incidents like these that have sparked discussion among local NAACP members about the need for a modern-day green book. LEX 18's Claire Kopsky sat down with a local NAACP leader to learn more in this story, new on Sunrise.
It's tough to have to still deal with these issues.
These issues include an incident at a Lexington Pizza Hut. The restaurant says it fired a delivery driver after she sent racist text messages to a customer. And at Lexington Storming Crab, the restaurant tells us it fired an employee for saying something racist to a coworker. That coworker is Dynasty Gardner. She eventually lost her job too after the restaurant says she violated a non-disclosure agreement.
Everyone should know that. It's 2020. People are grown. Even if you're not grown, you should know that. In the workplace, I feel like that's something that the manager themselves needs to lay down. Like, this is not something we are standing for. And once something like that happens, they need to be immediately terminated.
Storming Crab restaurant says it has a no-tolerance policy for racism, and Pizza Hut calls its former delivery driver's actions completely unacceptable. But Kentucky NAACP Political Action Committee Chairman Adrian Wallace says more needs to be done.
It should be a zero-tolerance policy, but oftentimes that's not the case.
That's why Wallace, other NAACP leaders, and their community partners are talking about bringing back a green book and a black business directory.
We need to know, even locally, who are the organizations, who are the businesses and the companies that would value and appreciate our business, and those in which we wouldn't be welcomed.
The concept of a green book stems from a dark part of our country's history.
And the Green Book is something that was created in the early 20th century for Black folks to have safe passage when they were traveling, to know where they could go and not worry about lynching or other treatment in which, unspeakable things would happen.
Although he says he doesn't want to, Wallace says with the support and funding, the modern-day Green Book may become a reality here in Kentucky.
I think it's something that we're getting more and more to the place that we might need to seriously consider, especially after these last few cases of discrimination in restaurants right here in Lexington.
Adrian Wallace suggests all restaurant owners take a look at their current policies and procedures. He suggests making sure your business has a no-tolerance policy in regards to racial slurs or any racial incidents. He also suggests making sure when you're hiring your staff, they resemble your community. And finally, he recommends seeking out diversity and inclusion as well as unconscious bias training. Claire and Chris, back to you.
Claire, thank you.